ladies and gentlemen, we have had such an amazing day. It's not quite over. Philly there mentioned, of course, the hosts of the whole event. And I can tell you, having worked with Steve for a little while, he has pulled something out of the hat here. I think you'll all agree. It has run so smoothly. But he isn't really an event organizer at all. He is somebody who makes sure that you get good quality food to your door. And I know that because he sends it to me. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to bring on not only Steve, but also his partner in crime, the lovely Jane. Ladies and gentlemen, Steve and Jane from the Good Food Project.
Hello, how are you enjoying the event? Have you enjoyed it? Would you like to come back next year? The hotel have said this is one of the best groups they've had. Give yourself a massive round of applause, guys. Well done. Is that us? Look at us. Good state of us. Does anybody want to know what the Good Food Project is? Jane, you can start.
Do you know what I mean? We were originally involved in Awaken Pages, Steve's idea. Let's create a business directory of businesses who are awake and are not going to support any of the mandates that were inflicted on us by government, and to connect people with them. So we did that for about a year. And then Steve came up with the great idea to, Jane, there's going to be problems with the food supplies. I think we need to start our own food network. Okay, so he said, I've seen a great unit in Perth. I said, how does that work? You live in Perth and I live in Edinburgh. I've got an hour's commute and you've got 5 minutes. Okay, it's not sounding very fair, but I thought, no, let's go for it. So that was in May 22. And we started off with, our reasons for doing it were because we were concerned about the control that the supermarkets have over our food supply. They're nailing farmers on price, and they are in cahoots with the big corporations and the government, who are imposing this agenda which is coming down the road like a steam train. So we wanted to take away the control that they have on our food supply and reduce our reliance on the supermarkets for our food, and because they've made it very convenient for us to just nip into Tesco and everything's there, and in our busy lives we just go in, fill up our trolleys and pay, and they've made it even easier because we're a lot paying by card, but we're all trying to stop that as well with cash. So that was the reason. And we want to support the farmers, don't we?
Yep. I was going to say, the soulless supermarkets are the street corner dealers for the fake food corporations. That's basically the way we look at it. The food has caused lots of the problems that are in you guys and in your kids. It's another delivery mechanism from the same companies for the nonsense that's been about the past 3 or 4 years. We wanted to give you a supermarket-style shop. We wanted to be national straight away.
Yeah, so basically it's a one-stop supermarket shop. That's what we wanted to create. So we got in touch with a local farmer who breeds and keeps cattle, sheep, pigs and chickens. And
we wanted to make sure our whole group and our whole ethos is about, don't get caught up in what other people eat. If someone likes meat, and you're a vegetarian, a vegan, we don't get caught up in those arguments. We just want everybody to eat good food.
So, yeah, and then we got in touch with a local farmer who grows his own vegetables, and he supplies us with our veg boxes. And then we got in touch with all the brands and the wholesalers, so all our food is organic. And we don't stock any brands that are connected to any big corporation, even if it's 1%. So, for instance, the likes of Pukka Teas, they're owned by Unilever. Green and Blacks are owned by Cadbury. Aspal Vinegar are owned by Molson Coors, I think. So even if it's a 1% ownership, we won't stock any of them.
And you guys know it's the same 10 companies behind it all. Below, they've got all these brands, but why are they disguising what they're selling you? What is the thought process there? That's it. You look at, I did a video a while back, and a well-known Supermarket. We say there's nothing super about the supermarkets. That's one of our catchphrases, and it's very true. I took my yucca app out and I went to the sweet section first. I've got kids. Sherbet dib-dabs, right? 0 out of 100. A pack of powder poison on the shelves for our kids. You might go in there to buy your organic food off these people. See if we sold that. You would never buy from us, because I wouldn't poison your kids, but they are. And that's the problem that we've got. We're turning a blind eye to these guys. You think, I'm okay, I'm an organic shopper. A leopard doesn't change its spots. They are corner cutters. You can't think I'm going in there. And because I'm buying supermarket organic, well, that product, sherbet dib-dabs, we're in the food game, but that's the weakest members of society. Hey, mums, can I get a sweet? Yeah. For years they've thought, I must be safe. They wouldn't put it there if I wasn't safe, but they do. And so do all the other supermarkets have that product there. Because they're the street corner dealers for the fake food corporations. And they're on every street corner.
And to continue to spend our money with them is to condone what they're doing. We need to move our household budgets away from them, because without our money, we're not funding their agenda. This is a very easy protest for all of us.
Yeah. So it's a very good point. We often say, vote with your wallet, or every pound is a protest pound. Why give them a penny of your money? They don't deserve it, but where do you put it? And we felt that the alternative wasn't there. We knew we had to create something that was close to the supermarket. We call it a supermarket place. I'll explain how that kind of works, the supermarket place idea. Not a supermarket place.
So the products basically that we stock are a normal supermarket shop. So meat, fruit, veg, bread, dairy, pantry, cleaning, personal care products. They were our core. We've recently moved into health supplements, and you can buy them singly as you would in a normal shop, but we also offer another system where you can pre-order in bulk, and we have quite a few customers who have created their own little bulk buying group. It might be a mother and daughter, aunt, friends, neighbours, and maybe once a month they'll put in an order for cases of chopped tomatoes, cases of beans, cases of porridge oats, lentils and the like. And when they buy in bulk, that's also at discounted prices. And I did recently do just a small price comparison on our kind of our biggest selling items, and we were cheaper in some cases for organic produce, and where we were slightly more, if you looked in the ingredients, for instance, the baked beans were maybe 5 pence a can more expensive with us, but when you look on the ingredients, the beans, the percentage of beans in the tin was about 10% less if you bought the supermarket brand. So things.
And the other thing there, sorry to cut you off and push you out the way, Jane, but
I'm actually used to it.
one of these big supermarkets that I mentioned there, their beans, if you go on and read the ratings of their baked beans, there's another household staple. People hate them, but it says organic, and you're an organic shopper, but you're a budget organic shopper. It's entry-level organic. It's the cheap. They are corner cutters by nature. That's their game. They're not going to give you the best organic they can get. That's why they created their own brand organic, because you guys were leaving them to go to Biona and Mr. Organic and all these local shops. They had to stop you. These big supermarkets, they'll do anything to save money. Organic garlic comes from China. What do you think the organic standards are like there? But you buy it because it's organic. There's a lot of you here. If 20,000 of us or more buy this way, buy in a bit of bulk, we can take about 10% off our current prices. We'll be cheaper than a supermarket, better than a supermarket, better customer service than a supermarket, better tasting products, and you're supporting us creating our own food network and not supporting these guys who've poisoned us over the last 20 years.
And we've also opened up our phone lines, so up until
Which
now...
I haven't answered all week, by the way.
It's been so bad. Oh my goodness, I've not spoken to anyone. But yeah, until now, we've been phoning on our phone. We still do. The customer that we do phone, we put their name, their contact name in our phone so that we've got it. So whenever they phone us, we know exactly who they are. and we can just pick up the phone and say,
Yeah.
hi Susan, hi Lorraine.
Yeah, they might phone and say, look, can you add on a case of spaghetti to my order or something like that? And we can just say, yep, that's it, done.
Yeah, so they're not on an automated queue, they're not talking to a robot.
With an eye on time, we're going to give you guys a discount, but we don't want all you guys ordering from us next week because we want to give you a good service. So we're going to send you, each of you, a discount code and an invite in an orderly fashion, and we're inviting you to come and try, see what you think. The other thing that we've got is we're the distributor for Barbara Neal books in the UK, and there's lots of people trying to copy Barbara and steal her. Have you seen fake AI with Barbara on it saying she's 92? She does not look 90. And she's up that Knock Hill every day, running up and then running back down here to do work for you guys and teach you guys. If any of you guys are holistic therapists, you run your own business and you want to sell Barbara's books, there's a reseller inquiry form. You've seen how fast those books sell in there. Your customers would want them too. We might be the answer. It's stopping some of these scammers. Some of you guys could buy a box of books or more. Your customers who are using your therapy services or your holistic therapy services, they might come back to you and say, I'll buy a book, They will. If you like it, come back for more. That's us protecting Barbara. And you're making sure your customers are not giving their name to scammers because they don't just want to sell them a fake book. They want their email address and they will come back for more. So at the bottom of our website, there's a little link that says reseller inquiry. Does anybody run their own business in here? Okay, would you be interested in maybe selling Barbara's books? Fill in that form, we'll be in touch and we'll get you guys set up, and then you're part of this official network of people who can get the right books to the people of the UK. Okay, we're going to wrap up here.
I just want to do one final I want to publicly thank our staff for helping us towards the great business and customer service that we're aiming for. So I'm going to publicly thank them, and that is Gary, Joy, Adele, Morag, Dee, Fiona, Leanne, Amanda and Adrienne. Thank you so much for helping us build our business.
Thank you. Discount invites on the way. Come and use us. See what you think. You'll come back for more. We're going to pass you on to Richard. Thank you for being a great crowd. We'll speak to you soon.